Alright, what is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob Hollow Avarice, back again with a reaction, some gaming goodness. Today we are here for the Genshin 5.0 NATLAN teaser. It is pretty late. They were doing some trivia and stuff. And this just started about a minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes ago. Is this just Flappy Bird with that little sprite creature that follows the new Dendro character around? Alright, so we are getting... I mean, everyone my entire Twitch feed is all just people reacting to this. It's Dish, it's Tectone, it's Doro, it's Scout, Bran, the Jonathan. Literally, my entire Lost Pause is all just reacting to this trailer. And also Critical Role. Alright, I'm very excited for... I'm very excited for this. So obviously, NATLAN coming out in, what, a week and a half? To the 28th, we're thinking? I think that's when all the current stuff ends. So around the 27th, 28th. So just under 2 weeks. The Nation of Dragons, the Saurians, I think they're called, right? The Saurians. I'm enjoying the music. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-dun-dun-dun-dun. Again, this is a weird little Flappy Bird just loading screen. Bum 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 ba na na. All right. So we know we pretty much know who's going to be in the first 3 patches, right? It's Kinich, Mualani, and I forget the little Geo girl's name. Are going to be in 5.0. I'm very interested to see, because we still have yet to see Pyro Traveler, so hopefully we'll get a little tease of Pyro Traveler. Alright, it's now 12 a.m. It is midnight for me. Let's get this started. Ooh! Here we go. Stage clear. I love the beautiful flame transition, and right into it.
We've arrived at the final phase.
Why is this German?
This match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
This looks like a domain.
There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
A rip to the abyss.
Is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us. but also a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth.
Kinich.
The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire from the battles. NATLAN is only safe from the invasion of the Abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
Ooh. New rune machines. I'm guessing those are members of the Water Tribe.
Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage. I'm still not sure why Arwayab chose me of all people. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years. Only able to
Oh my god, this is gorgeous!
Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning. I really want
That's
to
the
win this
Geo
battle
tribe?
and become a true warrior. But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple. The Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
The Night Kingdom.
The Night Kingdom? Only those who triumph over the Abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever being inherited again.
What?
Heard something from here, didn't you? Kinich, what is the meaning of this?
Only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made.
You'll
Cool.
die if you try to make your way forward. Why don't you just give up?
You want to know why I won't give up? I should have died 5 years ago. Take me as your next sacrifice.
NATLAN is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
What?
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back.
Cool.
No! Why can't I find him? Why?
Every great display of power comes at a price. We'll never make it!
That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
That's still Hydro Traveler.
And save NATLAN from its impending doom.
Yeah, it's covered in blue. That's the Hydro Traveler still.
What use is the Gnosis in your hands?
Capitano! Yeah!
I know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for NATLAN.
Cool!
People like us. Let our flames do the talking!
Flowers resplendent on the sun-scorched sojourn. Holy cow! Oh, that looks so cool!大卫，
这次原神前站有些特殊任务需要我亲自完成，我去找项目同学问一下。
Learning enthusiastically. Feedback from the travelers. Focused on
看
summarizing.
大家对娜塔还是有很多期待和疑问嘛。那我们也不能辜负大家的期待啊！让我去现场听听项目的同学怎么说。
Cool.
准备怎么样啊？
挺好的。
准备领原石。好，那各位旅行们，大家好，欢迎来到《原神5.0》
Hey， 大卫
特别节目，我是你们老朋友大伟哥。那么今天呢，我们又请到了我们的项目
Today
好朋
we've
友
invited our old
张总这个是鸡哥
friends.
我们的 IP 负责人小罗浩。
Hello， 大家好，我是大家的老。
Oh, they all have the little baby monsters on them.
前瞻节目呢，也是要跟大家去分享一下我们在新的版本，也就是纳塔这片区域上的游戏内容的一些设计思路和设计理念。
大家好，我是你们的我是你们的老朋友小罗哈。那个
He has the baby water one, the baby hydro.
我来在这个1年1度的这个大版本啊，就是和大家分享一些我们纳塔的世界观和角色相关的
lore and characters. Cool.
欢迎我们的小朋友老罗浩和鸡哥来到我们的前瞻特别节目啊。那么我们今天啊的这个前瞻节目跟以往有点不一样啊，肯定要给大家一些小小的挑战。
挑战？
我们的挑战吗？
对的。
那个发原石吗？
那大家别紧张啊！之前我们不是做过一轮那个问卷调查吗？
没错。
大家其实对我们那个纳塔其实都是非常感兴趣的。那么今天啊，我们也是专门把这些问题挑出来啊，请你们2位现场来给大家那个解答
啊。现场答吗？
就没有稿子吗？
不要紧张，对吧？肯定是大家都很熟悉的问题啊。那么要不先试试看
？OK。
试试就试试呗。
Put him on the spot.
那我们开始第1轮挑战啊。那我看一下，我们第1个问题啊，好像是比较特殊的。
问题还有特殊问题吗？
让我们来看 VCR。
在4.0版本的前瞻直播当中呢，项目组有提到过，每年都会推出一个新的玩法。
Team Project mentioned a new gameplay would be introduced.
移动体系。那选择它作为原神纳塔版本修改法的原因是什么呢？在制作的过程当中，有解决什么技术上的难题吗？
我觉得这个人这么熟悉的，因为刚好我也是战斗设计师，这部分刚好也是我的专业领域嘛。
He's the combat designer.
大的概念啊，就是原神它其实
Genshin Impact is essentially an open world game.
当然这个大家都
I'm familiar.
对吧？但在我们的理解里面，其实开放设计游戏它更关注的2条，一个是关于玩家
player interaction behavior and the feedback it brings.
以及交互行为带来的反馈。对，那其实大家也都知道，就是在原神
How do you explore the world and how do you interact with it? Yeah,
有一个叫元素的概念。那元素
the concept of elements
交互反馈的一种体现。
Elements are interactive.
火元素打一下冰雾花，这冰雾花可能就变成一个可以采集的状态，对吧？那交互的反馈
，Such interactive feedback has been fully realized.
非常充分的体现。对。那这次我们想换一个思路，我们想在交互的形式上去做一些花样。尤其是其实玩家其实更关注我们的角色能做哪些事情。
Understand what our characters can do. Originally, we noticed version 1.6, the Wave Rider. Yep.
玩法叫浪船对吧？然后在3.6版本，我们做了一个叫花灵的这样的一个族群。
I still travel with my party. Sorush.
沙的勇者，对吧？那它其实也会有一些独特的移动方式。那到了5.0，我们其实想做一个尝试，就是把这些东西全都呈现在角色自己的行为模式里。对，那其实大家在4.8
Easter eggs in 4.7, 4.8, everyone has some clues.
就是包括我们展出的这3位角色，他们都会有各自不同的移动方式
啊。我理解了，就是说我们
We're saying movement of the characters will undergo unprecedented changes.
对，其实你看，就是之前
Some travelers mentioned in the community
社区里面有说到，那这次我们是不是可以有一些
have some parkour-like movement this time?
这样的一些行为模式嘛？那大家也都在视频当中也有看到，我们确实是在做这样的尝试。
我看到还有玩家问到啊，说那个前瞻彩蛋里面那个马纳尼踩的那个滑板，它到底是个道具啊，还是个
Is it an item or a skill?
其实我觉得就是硬要说的话，它其实是算技能，但是我觉得呢，就像刚才我说的一样，其实这些新角色的行为模式是融入到它的方方面面的，就是它作为一个技能来说，可能有点狭隘吧。然后第2条其实是，如果把它作为道具的话呢，感觉有点。
If we consider an item, it should be a companion.
应该是伙伴。
这个我感觉我已经感受到了啊。那么我们问完这个第1个问题，我感觉鸡哥还可以啊，鸡哥还可以，游刃有余啊。那我们再看看是不是要提供一点更难的问题啊？
还有更难的吗？
又是一个彩蛋掉落让我们来看第2段 VCR。
はい、皆さんこんにちは、マグロヘッドです。今回は原神チームにバージョン 5.0 に関する質問をしてみたいと思います。
Okay, ask them some questions about 5.0. Several Saurians were revealed. Can we harness their power to fly?
PV の最後にね、飛んでいくドラゴンいましたけど、あんな感じで飛行してみたいです。 それと NATA のキャラクターって独自の探索システムとかは持っているんでしょうか
And unique exploration. So we had underwater for Fontaine, we had the flowers for warping in Sumeru.
凯亚系列攻略我很喜欢。
对，包括七人召唤，他也特别喜欢凯亚。是。OK， 那其实他刚才也有提到说，龙的探索机制是如何设计的？对啊，他提到说，在我们 PV 的末尾是有一个飞行的龙。这个其实稍微有点剧透啊，因为可能
透，今天是干货。
那其实就是包括这条飞行
Including the Flying Saurian, all different types of Saurians that players will see in NATLAN will have its own unique exploration mechanic.
机制呢，和刚才这个问题里面我们提及的，包括纳塔的角色，他们之间也会有一些息息相关的
interconnected design
大家可能会有
aspects.
疑问说，之前在视频里看到说，我们好像可以操作这些龙，进行探索。
We did see that. I was very excited about
通
that.
过某种方式驯化了这条龙，还是说我们把自己放到这个
Or putting yourselves inside the Mario Odyssey style?
其实我想说的是，我们其实提供了一种类似附身的这样的一个机制。附身。对，可以让旅行者在纳塔的领域区域内，去通过附身的这样
Can use indwelling to gain control over
操作
Saurians.
权。那不同的龙，当然它也会精通不同的探索的一些本领。
对，我感觉这个意思说到我们到纳塔之后啊，我们是可以
We can truly scale walls and traverse
那
rooms.
还是回归到刚才金枪鱼头提到的那个问题啊，就是我们会不会有飞行的可能？我只能说，大家可以敬请期待
Please look
后续的版本里面我们给大家提供的内容。
So we will, but not in 5.0. Probably, we're probably going to start with just 3, and then we'll get the next 3 going to 6 total in 5.1 or 5.2. So we're going to start just with the Hydro, Dendro, and Geo.
共生的这么一个国家啊，所以想请小龙号给我们讲讲在这个纳塔啊，我们这个人和龙之间到底是一个什么样的这个共生关系啊
I'm a big fan of lore, so I'm excited about this.
纳塔的部族当中啊，龙啊被纳塔人视为自己的家族成员。
Look at the baby!
说一个可能不是很恰当的比喻，有点像我们养。
It's like how we have cats and dogs.
就是龙其实就是纳塔人的伙伴。
那我还是愿意养龙的。
有机会，但我也很想，他们在一起生活，在一起工作。
They live, work, and fight together.
彼此照顾。虽然纳塔的人和龙伙伴之间可能没有办法直接用
May not communicate directly. Long-term companionship allows them to understand each other's thoughts and
和
habits.
一些就是习惯了。那么我们旅行者在拜访各个不同部族的时候呢，就可以发现纳塔人和龙伙伴相处的方式可能也会有些不一样。就比如说在我们应该第一个接触的部落回声
The Children of
中可靠的
Echoes.
疾风龙伙伴呢，会帮助他们
Tepetlosaurus.
挖掘宝石和矿物，或者呢在山洞当中去。
So the Children of Echoes are the Geo tribe?
然后呢，同时呢，他们的爪子和那个钻角呢，就很需要就是人类伙伴的照顾了。那这个地方我也就简单的先抛一抛，因为我们5.0会接触到这3个部族的龙伙伴。
From these 3 tribes. The later segments sort of colleagues provide more detailed explanations.
给大家进行更详细的演绎。这里我就先小卖一个关子。
对，就接下来的环节，我们还会有更多相关信息的爆料给大家提供。
对，我听完小龙号的介绍，感觉这。
All right, you know what? I'm hooked. I'm already. These things are adorable, and I'm gonna buy plushes. I already have.
Oh, where's my? 期待啊！那么我们接下来第3题，那第3题呢也是个特殊问题，我们来看 VCR。
I like how they call them VCRs. Hey, it's Twanto.
I'm Twanto, and I'm here to ask some questions for the Genshin team regarding 5.0. Pyro's the spotlighted element for the new update, specifically for NATLAN, and I'm curious, how does Pyro have a significance in NATLAN? Will NATLAN be more accessible for newer players in the game? Because I do know that a lot of newer players have difficulties and or struggle to get to the newer pieces of content that get added to the game.
Yep.
Honestly, it is insane that we are at NATLAN now. I want to give you guys all my luck, because if I can't win the 50-50, I hope at the very least you can. And I hope you find your own true meaning on your own journey in Genshin Impact.
这位我也认识。
感谢他的这个提问啊。那接着他的提问呢，我就
Building on his question, the nation of Pyro
在纳塔呢有着独一无二的
has fire has a unique practical significance.
普通的这种火之外，纳塔还存在着
NATLAN has phlogiston.
那燃素呢有着不同的形态，每一种呢都有很独特的妙用。这一点呢，我觉得旅行者一进纳塔。
I'm familiar with travel in astral space in D&D, which has phlogiston. Phlogiston's an advanced form of pyro, unique to NATLAN. Can be a strategic resource in battle. Fire is the spiritual totem, like its core landmark. The ever-burning sacred flame.
然后纳塔历代有很多英雄和英杰，他们用自己的精神和力量，将纳塔的火不断的向未来、向新一代去传递。无论他们遇见了怎样的艰难和挑战，他们的火都不会熄灭。
我们一直知道那个纳塔被称为是这个战争的这个国度啊。
NATLAN is the nation of war. What does war mean in this context?
之所以说纳塔是战争的国度，是因为纳塔在历史上曾经面临过无数场
NATLAN has faced countless crises.
保护自己的家园。我们之前也提到纳塔的人民，还有纳塔的龙，他们一起并力同心，抵御着各种侵害纳塔的势力。那么在一场又一场这样的战斗中，涌现出了无数的英雄。
We've only heard of several of them,
战斗和战争中留下的
mostly through the talking stick item.
记录下来，在黑曜石上刻写成为古名
as ancient names.
纳塔的一个比较核心的一个人文概念。
That was mentioned a lot in the trailer.
事迹和精神传承下去。那么一代又一代的纳塔人呢，在古名的引导下不断的成长，不断的去战斗，和过去那些他们历史上的英雄们一样，用自己的力量支撑着纳塔在一个巨大的威胁之下屹立不倒。那么到了如今呢，六大部族之间依然会彼此竞争。
6 tribes still compete with each other in the tournament held at the Stadium of Sacred Flame.
拔出最为强大的战士，继续向着战场去进发。
对，所以也就是说，纳塔的这个战争。
War in NATLAN is not the war that we understand. It's competition. It's so they do have a history of battle, but there is competition. We've seen her at Chask, I think her name was. I love the enemy design. Eon-san.
直接在5.07章开始的主线剧情中去切身体验了。
几乎有这个50%的这个问题。
Nearly 50 since we collected mentioned the Pyro Archon.
都很好奇说火神是有什么样的性格？那旅行者呢，在纳塔又会跟火神一同经历怎样的故事？
火神嘛，我们简单来说，他就是。
She's the leader of the people of NATLAN, the strongest among all warriors.
那火神率领着纳塔战士们迎接了无数的。
She's led NATLAN's warriors and won countless victories.
面对怎样的敌人，火神的火焰从来没有暗淡过半分。就是对于纳塔人来说啊，还有纳塔的龙。 只要跟随着火神，他们就可以战胜任何胆敢侵犯纳塔的敌人。它就像是一轮永不落下的太阳。
The sun that never sets.
所有的迷茫和不安都会被驱除。那么，当我们的旅行者啊，到我们的纳塔和火神马维卡相遇的时候，再和他一起踏入战场，想必一定会体会到马维卡的热情，感受到他的光芒和温度。那至于他的性格，我觉得大家很快就能够体会到他。
Everyone will quickly understand her.
相匹配的那种。 王者一样的那种自信。
Her queen-like confidence matches her power.
看我们纳塔前传短片的时候啊，看到当火神马尔卡走出来之后，充满了这个自信啊。
对对对。
前面聊了这么多啊，我看我们还有2个特别有意思的问题啊，那也请2位来一起来看看。
안녕하세요, 쌤입니다. 오늘은 원신팀에게 5.0 버전과 관련된 몇 가지 질문을 드릴 건데요.
The Travail trailer suggests NATLAN might be related to resurrection. Could a deceased character come back to life? Yeah, they just mentioned that.
두꺼운 톡으로 쓰고 있는데 설마 나타의 무더운 날씨에 기절해버리는 건 아닐까 싶습니다.
这2个特别有意思的问题，看看谁来回答。
那这也是剧情上的问题吧？我来说一说，就是说到
regarding the resurrection of specific characters.
可能说得远一些啊。
The nation of war comes with sacrifices, and death can never be easily reversed. But in NATLAN, only in NATLAN, the flames of heroes are not easily extinguished.
就我们足迹皮语里面说到，戴英说过一句谜语嘛，就败者成为战火的。
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash.
牺牲是无法阻拦英雄们奋战的。
Sacrifice does not stop heroes from fighting.
继续战斗，直到那一场战争彻底的终结。 那至于是 怎样的一个重燃的这个机制，然后卖一个关子，因为这个就是我们可能纳塔的
reigniting mechanic
很核心体验的一个部分。
就是那大哥
All right
每次到这种时候，我其实是憋得最难受的那个。
那你说说队长吧。
行，OK， 就是那队长其实在纳塔的整个
Captain plays a very important role in the entire main story of NATLAN. Awesome.
刚才小乐浩所说到的重燃，包括战争这些概念，某种意义上也是队长来到这片土地的原因。对，那至于刚才那个比较
不能说太多了。
至于说刚才那个奇妙的问题，说他会不会在纳塔中暑
Whether he might suffer heat stroke.
再剧透一下，就是可能由于某种原因
Perhaps due to some reason, he's not likely to get heat stroke.
我感觉我已经 get 到一些信息了啊。
Could he be a cryo character? He kind of.
这个火神与队长啊，那么我们纳塔的其他新角色是不是也该？
Should we introduce the other new characters?
讲了这么半天，好像还没有讲到
角色。不过在此之前啊，我们先
Let's watch a short clip. Cute. I really like Mufwani's design. She's very mascot coded. She's the mascot of the region. Look at her. Surfing on friggin' rainbows, baby! Is this gonna be the little girl in the chair's name I keep forgetting? Yep. Cute. With her little visor. So she's from the Children of Echoes. And this is going to be Kinich with his grappling hook. Cool. The midair grapple. The weird Tamagotchi companion is so crazy looking. Ooh, redemption code number 1. All right. Valid until tomorrow. 24 hours. That's actually longer than they've ever given us for a redemption code. That's the longest time. I'm noticing the Traveler here has no color on his... is not giving any color. I think Chaska, I think that was her name. Janssen, Kinich, Movani, the 4-star, Capitano, and Mavwika. I've completed the task assigned to me by the production team. The new characters, a new storyline, baby.
这样的吗？那这什么情况？
那我俩来呗。
那我换个姿势啊，我换个姿势。
那既然聊到你是最关心的角色，那还是
大卫 is just having fun。
你先来。
OK。好，那刚才我们聊到的时候也说到呢，在纳塔的6个部族当中
，Among the 6 tribes, there's some warriors with extraordinary skills from those tribes. 3 characters are also warriors. NATLAN's Ark requests the Flower Resplendent and Blackstone under a Whitestone. The pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, witnessing the competition is the highest honor. among these 3 warriors, there might be a young girl.
OK， 我知道你在说哪一位了，那就是在之前
Kachina, that's it, Kachina.
节目当中跟我们有见面过的那一位小姑娘叫
A young warrior of the oh my god. Nothing compared to the other ancient names. Utabi doesn't understand why she was given such a great name. Oh, so I'm guessing that's your ancient name. Hers is resilience. Though she's been defeated many times, she's never given up because it said it was resilience. Who insists on participating each time must be a remarkable person. Her vehicle is the Turbo Twirly.
像钻头一样的载具，我觉得也一定能帮他在比赛中提供一定的助力吧。那首先卡西娜就像大家看到的那样，她其实是一位猿人。
Kachina wields a Geovision.
她也会通过自己的技能来召唤出刚才我们一直有聊到的那个冲天转转。冲天转转就是这样一个像钻头一样的。
So her skill summons her cart.
方式跟冲天转转之间。
Services will unleash ground slam and attack enemies. The hold move. Climb walls, unleash a ground slam, attack on enemies. Cool. And then it disappears. Got it. Independently deals geo damage if you leave it alone. Oh, that's cool. So it's a geo construct, so it would probably pair well with Chiori in them. She's a warrior whose locals composure. So she's our locating items for NATLAN Minimap Explorer. The succulent, the specialty raider. There you go.
恢复全队的体力，
这也算是4星角色里面，他就特别能够帮助我们去进行大世界探索的一个好帮手了。
旅行者们呢，在纳塔的
Shortly after starting it,
荣华与炎日之途这样一个魔神任务当中
oh, she has her own story.
就会遇到卡西娜啊，那随后他就会很自然的加入。
Oh no, okay, sorry, no, I was doing that.
那我们说了这么多关于卡。
Oh wait, so is she a free character? We weren't sure about that. Mulani. From the people of the Springs.
用卡奇娜她自己的话来说，在遇到马拉尼之前啊，她都不知道这个世界上有这么好的人，还有这么多好玩的事情。那作为流泉之众的成员呢，马拉尼她酷爱各类水上运动，比如说游泳、跳水、冲浪、
surfing, diving, swimming, volleyball.
享受和大家一起度过美妙的时光。无论是他作为水上用品商店的店主呢，还是他作为
the owner of a water sport shop. That's cool.
马兰尼他都非常热心于和他人推荐一段充满乐趣和惊喜的旅程。那么在不足记闻流泉之众当中
，she has her own story quest. Cool.
和马兰尼一起踏上一场探寻传说中神秘岛屿的一个旅程。
Again, Traveler is a Hydro. That's so weird.
一定不会错过这样的冒险和挑战。
因为他也是流泉之众的勇士，那么他在战斗当中也会有一些独特的
She has unique combat methods.
首先，大家也可以看到马拉尼是
She's
一位
a catalyst.
水元素的法器角色。
哦，法器角色。
对，他是一位法器角色，那会搭配一个
I think we knew that.
沙冲浪板的这样的一个
Sharky surfboard.
自己在地面和水面上的这样一个行动能力。那马拉尼本身是一个攻击节奏可能
not fast-paced，
但是因为他很灵活，他可以利用自己的身法为自己接下来发动的这次攻击去积攒一些优势啊，所以他在移动当中呢，这个
she dashes around with that. Okay.
撕咬敌人啊，这个撕咬可能本身并没有产生一些很强的效果，但是在之后马拉尼主动发起的攻击当中，这些行为会带来非常大的注意
啊，就积累资源
，accumulating resources to gain greater advantage. Was that her? Oh my God, that looked adorable.
一个巨大的沙导弹
，Shark missile.
非常绚丽的涂鸦，就大家也看到纳塔有很多涂鸦性质的这样的一些表现，对吧？让敌人能够充分感受到来自流泉之众的勇士的这样一种水上运动的精神。然后刚才说到了马拉尼的一些作战能力啊，那其实除了
besides weaving through enemies
进行穿梭以外呢，这个沙冲浪板的这个状态
，this is the Sharky surfboard state helps her freely move through certain areas.
它还拥有一套和卡 奇娜一样的
her exploration ability
能力，也就是她也可以在小地图当中去显示纳塔区域特展。
So she has the exact same
是我们流泉之中最好的向导呀
regional specialty detector as Kachina.
还能帮助我们去
All right.
除此之外，它还有一些别的能力，也就是说，它在纳塔这些存在燃素，刚才我们有提到燃素这个概念啊，就在燃素机制的区域里面，和一部分的采集。
She can interact with resources. She can also restore the entire party's phlogiston.
最后一位则是来自我们
From the scions of the canopy.
他名字叫基尼奇。啊，他看起来虽然有些沉默寡言，但身手非常的干净利落。多年的野外生活的经验赋予他制服各种野兽和恶龙的方法。同时，他也是少数能在
So it's our Dendro tribe.
多次取胜的人。
跟基尼奇这样
He's won multiple times.
玄牧人这个部落里有不少的
Love extreme challenges.
极限对，然后他们的实力肯定也不同凡响。那他们这么强大，是不是有什么独家秘诀？比如说，我注意到基尼奇好像不是孤军作战，对他身边其实有一个很奇怪的，算是生物吗
What do I call it?
奇怪的龙伙伴。对，那个这个伙伴是为他在战斗中会提供不小的助力，那他有没有什么来头呢？
那这位自称伟大圣龙的库库拉
The Almighty Dragonlord Kul Ajal.
他阿乔吧。
Ajal.
基尼奇是几乎形影不离的。
阿乔，我感觉他的画风跟其他人不太一样啊。那你说长相这样奇特的阿乔，他是不是性格感觉也很奇怪？我感觉他在之前的影片里面体现出来的那个感觉是挺狂妄自大的。
确实，就是阿乔和基尼奇可以说是
Ajal and Kinich have wildly different personalities.
而且大部分时间他都在和基尼奇斗嘴。那么这样的龙伙伴确实也会为基尼奇他自己招致的一些非议。但好像来说，就是基尼奇也不是很在意，就是他并不屑于靠语言来为自己辩白，他总是一个怎么说呢，意志很坚定，目标很清晰，他就是
Is that a llama in the background?
然后去
Or an alpaca?
去收取他认为合适的报酬。而更多关于基尼奇还有玄牧人
In his story quest, cool.
的秘闻呢，旅行者们都可以通过我们的部族祭文玄牧人的任务，然后得到。
So we'll probably get one when Milani comes out and one when Kinich comes out.
那我来介绍一下基尼奇的战斗技能了。那大家也看到了，他是一个
He excels in extreme sports. Fires a grappling hook that can attach to enemies or objects.
技能通过元素战技进行快速的移动。除此以外，它的元素战技在连接到敌人之后呢，还会发动一些。
Oh, you can connect to enemies and keep them tethered.
它会发射一种很厉害的像手炮一样的这样的一个技能，叫做回裂灌灵炮，感觉是个很重要的。
The Scale Spiker
发出
Cannon.
强力的一击，而它释放元素爆发的时候呢，在他身边这个好像性格很恶劣的圣龙阿乔就会。
Oh my God, it's so cute!
来摧毁眼前的敌人
啊。
那和其他两位勇士一样
Yep, thank you.
你大概会猜到基尼奇在纳塔的大地上也会具备什么样的能力？
哇，这也太好了吧！就是我们5.0的这3位伙伴都能够帮助我们去收集纳塔的特产。
没错，因为基尼奇他也有显示纳塔区域特展的能力，并且除此之外，他也有作为玄牧人部族成员的能力，也就是他和部分的采集物。
When interacting with certain harvestables, he increases the movement speed of the party.
我已经就预见到，就他能够很快加入玩家的队伍，成为大家的助力了。这3位角色身上会有特殊的纹路和怎么说特效，很有一些纳塔的风格，就像周身有火焰在燃烧。
Like they have flames burning around
设
them.
计呢，其实也是我们在纳塔角色身上所尝试的一种新机制，然后我们把这种机制和纳塔本土的一些
Combining it with the local lore.
称之为夜魂加持。
The Night Soul Blessing.
就是会利用这种叫夜魂加持的状态，在战斗中充分发挥它的作用。
这种能力我就接过话茬，是通过我们被称为一种叫做燃素刻录的仪式来激发的。借助这种古老的仪式啊，在纳塔地区神智
Vision holders in NATLAN can communicate with the tribe's Wayob and ley lines. We've heard of Wayob before. Ooh, what are those? Oh, those are the overseers, the Wayob. They're like totems. And that was our Geo, Hydro, and Dendro, because those are the only 3 we know. They looked cool. They looked very like biblically accurate angel. Weird.
重新制作了一部分且是伸手的活动场地。大家可以看到，就且是伸手的场地会变成一个
Test runs a brand new area that resembles the open world. Travelers can test out characters and abilities. Oh, that's so cool! Good.
我知道肯定介绍完这3个角色之后，那大家也会再问一个问题
Will you have other?
每个国家只要他
Well, here, travelers gain the elemental abilities.
这个国家的相关元素的
Pyro Traveler.
大塔他是不是也能够很顺利的去接触到火元素的能力，并且也和这些角色一样，有夜魂加持的效果呢？
哎，提到这个就要提前和大家说明一下了。那么这次旅行者来到纳塔和
When travelers first resonate,
共鸣的时候呢，由于某种不知名的原因，旅行者并
they cannot awaken Pyro.
那关于这个奇怪的现象，涉及到我们现在纳塔的一些种种的危机。那等你
It relates to the nation.
进一步深入的时候，就能够得到详细的解答了。
我相信啊，除了刚才介绍得到这些新朋友啊
But I hate the Hydro Traveler.
以繁聊著名的这样的一个视频，
对，
比如说啊，我们还有更
The characters appeared much earlier.
新角色就是
Ian Sun.
足迹 PV 里已经露面的伊安山，包括像我有印象的
恰斯卡
对吧？还有火神这样的角色，那么他们在剧情当中是否都会在5.0的版本中登场呢？
哎，七哥就观察得很仔细啊。那么我们先说恰斯卡吧，她是一位来自花语。
She's from the Flower Feather Clan.
在各个部族中非常文明的
the Animo Clan, I'm guessing.
在5.0版本的魔神任务当中呢，她也会和我们一起参与到。
She will join an important investigation.
刚才提到的来自于
And Yansan from the Collective of Plenty.
前归火圣夜巡礼冠军导师伊安山，那他也会在我们的剧情当中为旅行者提供帮助。
那其实刚才在问答环节中啊，大家其实也反复提及的就是火神，对吧？还有游园众的第一席队长
The Captain, the strongest among the Fatui. So the theory is that he might be number 1 and that the Jester Poirot might be unranked. Like Jelen from the Children of Echoes. Silati from Masters of the Nightwind, and Oraron.
那么在介绍完角色之后呢，就接下来拜托我们鸡哥揭晓一下角色活动企业的具体安排吧。
Let's see what we got. Who's rerunning?
那好，那就这次还是由我来给大家介绍一下5.0版本的起源活动安排。那么在5.0版本的第1阶段，也就是上半段
Mualani and Kachina
都将会迎来概率 up。
And Kazuha. So I'm probably just gonna pull on Mualani. This next one is Kanich and Shogun. Cool.
哎，旅行者们可千万不要错过哦。此外呢，全新5星双手剑、
New weapon.
长牙和5星法器冲浪时光
Fang of the Mountain King and Surf's Up.
同时，纳塔地区也新增了5把可锻造武器
New forgeable weapons. Really cool. Really pretty looking.
寻找阿龙进行兑换。
那在接下来的前瞻的一系列的活动当中，我们会推出一个名为“出发火之国”的 H5网页活动。那参与这个网页活动呢，旅行者不但能够直观的了解到
Not gonna look at the new
新
content,
内容，还能在版本更新后
but also obtain 3 forgeable weapons early.
获取3种纳塔地区的锻造武器。
Footprint of the Rainbow.
关于这些活动的具体内容呢，也请关注官方后续的公告，了解更多的活动详情。那除了刚才说的全新的武器以外呢
God, this is a lot. They're throwing a lot at us. 2 new artifact sets, Obsidian Codex and Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City.
那这2个名字一听就很像是纳塔本土的内容啊。
Both really cool
旅
looking.
行者们也可以在纳塔挑战全新的诸圣秘境
New Domain of Blessing.
那我一口气讲了这么多，应该没有漏掉什么吧？我觉得。
那就是我们的新角色，然后我们的新武器还有圣遗物的部分也就到此为止告一段落了。
嗯，没错。
那么我也圆满完成了今天的任务啊，那我也要追随大伟哥。
所以说大伟哥今天台上就只剩我一个人了吗？
你可以自己想办法呀。
Figure it out.
好，那我就先不说了，我待会儿去邀请一下我的小伙伴们来现场来撑撑面子。嗯，行，那请大家拭目以待。
This must be your first time in NATLAN. Chief says NATLAN's a little different from other nations. Because we live in separate tribes rather than having one main city. But every time the pilgrimage rolls around, all 6 tribes gather at the stadium to compete and find the strongest warriors. See those people with the Tapetlosaurs? They're from my tribe. I come from the Children of Echoes. We're known for our mining skills.
Cool.
The Tapetlosaurs are our friends and co-workers too.
The baby one is so cute.
Find the prettiest ores and gems. the best jewelers. When we find a really special
A tribe of miners and craftsmen.
decorate our weapons or jewelry. Oh, also, if you have time, you should come watch one of our dance-offs. They're super fun. Anyway, the other contestants we just saw are from the people of the Springs.
That's right. We live alongside the Caholasaurus. Our tribe is
Caholasaurus.
a really awesome vacation spot. Oh, sorry. Got lost in the music for a sec.
You know I'm wearing a floral shirt for this.
Listen to music and relax. Beyond that, our favorite thing is bathing in the hot springs.
We do know a lot about hot springs in this region.
But make sure you give him some space when it gets busy. And if a grumpy Caholasaur bites you, do not bite them back. A lot of places in NATLAN are covered in lava. If you plan to go exploring, I recommend picking a guide from my tribe. For deliveries, look no further than the Scions of the Canopy.
We've got a lot of messengers. Everything from letters to packages.
Cool.
Being quick on our
They
feet
seem like the most mobile.
There's also our hunters, who take on a wide range of commissions.
Look, those idiots have a bigger death wish than you.
Extreme sports are popular in my tribe. Don't worry, the Yumkasaurs will protect them.
Yumka.
This region is inhospitable. Young people from my tribe come here because they like a challenge. Next up, there's...
Wait. Look, the competition's starting.
Oh, they're not gonna reveal the next tribe, yeah.
Who's gonna come out on top this time? I can't wait to find out.
Cool. Alright, redemption code 2. Huh. The last tribe was 2 SMT. This is 7 SMT. And it had V59. The SMT are the same, V59 are the same, and the second L. It's weird. So, Kinich is a Claymore user, Mualani is a Catalyst, and Kachina is a Spear, or Polearm. Cool. So we're gonna get music and events, right? That's what's left.
好，各位旅行者，欢迎回来。那在这个环节呢，我就不是鸡哥了，在这个环节我是逆夜龙鸡哥。那我的小伙伴现在也已经到场了，他们到底是人还是龙啊？哎，说你们呢，别睡了，别睡了，别睡了，节目都开始了。
睡得真香啊！
机会难得，你们给大家介绍一下你们自己。
大家好，我是疾风龙啊，
我
是原神的战斗设计师老杨。平时的主要工作呢，主要是做龙。然后今天呢，很高兴能到现场给大家亲自做一次龙。
哎，大家好，我是原神的关卡设计师小八，很荣幸呢，这次能够和大家介绍一下纳塔的场景和关卡设计理念。
欢迎两位。好，那今天啊，我们请到小八还有老杨来到现场呢，其实是我们接着刚才的话题继续聊。我们已经知道了呀。
We know NATLAN is a nation where humans and Saurians coexist.
那刚才其实我们在之前的介绍里也有谈到说，哎，纳塔的地貌环境。
NATLAN's landscape is different. Okay.
是的，我也其实也在。
I really like the multiple tribe aspect, and that we're going to be visiting all these small cities.
一个非常具有特色
Land of vibrant stone and flaming springs.
比方说，旅行者可以在巨大的山体上面看到多彩的涂鸦，或者是说在各个部落里面看到很多潮酷的要素。
哎，那这次我注意到一件事啊，就是老杨你怀里抱的这是个什么？
这应该是我们
A little companion who will be with us during quests. We get our own baby Tapetlosaur.
我们已经知道它是一个人和龙结合的国度，所以我们整个的设计理念是围绕着人和龙怎么做的结合。
没错。那上一趴我也有说到啊，就是 旅行者可以通过一种附身的方式来附到纳塔的龙类身上，从而进行一些复杂的探索的行为。
那接下来我就替老杨来介绍一下这位非常可爱的小伙伴吧。
哦，他也有什么来头吗？
旅行者们在纳塔探索
Travelers will have to meet at the Pelosaur.
特别的小棘风龙，我们暂时称它为小家伙吧。
Let's call him Little One.
它会陪伴我们经历很多有趣的小故事，并且也会参与到重要的世界任务当中哦。
那除了这个小
Aside from his little Tepetlosaurus, I know you mentioned earlier that NATLAN has many tribal features.
其实今天也很难得，我们有3个小龙人在场，对吧？不如这次我们就眼见为实，带着玩家去逛一圈。
好呀，
可以啊，来。
Again, I usually like playing with the Traveler in the story, right? I did a Geo Traveler when I was in Liyue. I did an Animo Traveler when I was in Mondstadt. I did. If you watch my things, you know I tried to do the Hydro Traveler for a while. Plenty of ores architecture related to the Geo. So I'm really bummed we're not getting the Pyro Traveler.
代入
是的。我们回声之子啊，一直觉得最
I'm sure they have a good reason, the story will be good, but
才能够获得最好的宝石。所以呢，我们去深耕了一下挖掘相关的一些技术。
我来为老杨补充一下，就是在回声之子周围呢，也有不少因为钻探和挖掘而被发现的
landscapes discovered through drilling.
巨大的含有大量固态燃素的流金之脉。以及一些很神秘的可以一直向下挖掘的洞穴等等。
哎，你刚才其实小八有提到啊，有很多值得去挖掘的区域。你刚才也说，对吧？你们部落是以宝石。
So I wonder if there's going to be areas that can only be accessible through mining.
伙伴也就是疾风龙，想必也非常擅长这个领域的一些能力吧。
疾风龙虽然在地面上移动看起来憨态可掬，但是借助燃素，它可以在地下快速的移动，还能翻山越岭。同时也能帮我们回声之子去探查地下什么地方有宝石，
所以他应该是你们这个部落的跑酷好手了。
哎，是的。
哎，你看小八那边还有一处，好像是你们部落的。
是的，这是我的老家。接下来不如到我的老家去看一下吧。
没问题，那你来带路。
哇，这里呢就是我的老家奇游龙部族。
The Colossaurus people of the Springs.
呢是大多是热爱音乐。然后以及喜欢泡泡温泉、休闲放松，然后包括他们的伙伴企鹅龙呢，日常也是一副懒散，甚至有那么一点迟钝的样子。虽然我们部族的人呢，经常看起来是这么一副安逸的样子，但当遇到真正的战斗以及比赛的时候，也都是一把好手。值得一提的是呢，咱部族的人也是纳塔少数。
Our tribes were the few that can navigate areas with liquid phlogiston. That's the lava stuff.
是不是就是那种？看起来特别像岩浆的那种区域。
对，我记得，因为之前我们也提到过液态元素。那小八给我们再介绍一下。
好的呀，液态元素区域呢是我们看起来是比较像橙红色，很热，甚至有一点危险的这种地区。
哎，那既然它这么危险的话，是不是我在周边游玩的时候要特别小心才行？
其实也不用。因为液态元素区域呢，它通常是在比较隐秘的地下，或者说存在在一些比较有挑战性的区域，需要。
So they're hidden, so it's not like they're meant for adventurous explorers to travel.
我们2个都说差不多了，鸡哥觉得缺点什么？
那接下来就去看看我的老家，也就是孽龙的部族怎么样？
好呀，
行，那我来带路。
诶，这是什么呀？
嘿嘿，这可是孽龙部落的宝藏，也就是地图。哎，既然大家看到了孽龙部族这边有一个这么大的孽龙头像，那不如我们就从龙本。
Why don't we start with the story in itself?
看一下跟我
The
们
Yunkasaurus
还有小八他们骑游龙究竟有什么不同？
没问题。那孽龙呢，它最强大的能力当然就是自己觅食的能力了。大家就看见啊，在孽龙的夹带当中，其实储存了一种很特殊的火流果胶的物质。那每当孽龙要去觅食的时候呢，就会释放夹带当中的火流果胶，用它粘住果实，然后送入口中。那在纳塔当然也会有一些富含燃素的果实，那孽龙呢也可以通过火灵果胶去吸收这些带有燃素的果实，并且在适当的时候去释放它们，造成爆炸的。
Wait, whoa! They create bombs.
它不仅能够作为觅食的手段，在其他的时段里面，它还可以作为孽龙在山峦之间来回穿梭的这样的一个媒介。
那既然孽龙这么厉害，他们部族的人呢？
哎。那么这不得不说，孽龙部族叫玄木人，所有的部族成员呀
，all the tribe members are very enthusiastic about extreme sports.
在群山当中来回穿梭。所以呢，孽龙部族也就是玄牧人部族的成员，他们多半呀也都成为了冒险家。
They become adventurers, athletes, or couriers. Yeah, alpacas.
在孽龙部族旁边呢，其实有这么一个遍布高耸悬崖的遗迹——主阴庙宇。和孽龙一起呢，旅行者说不定可以找到神秘的宝藏哦。
鸡哥呀，我还是非常在意刚才说的吃果子这个事儿。我听过一个关于你们孽龙的八卦，不知道你听过没有？
我感觉不是什么好八卦。
我听说有一只孽龙
Yumgasaur isn't very disciplined.
然后呢，因为吃了太多的果子，导致身体
I hear you, bro. I feel you.
洞穴下面再也回不来了。鸡哥，你可一定得保重啊！
啊，原来是这么一回事。那我觉得呀，这里面可有太多的新闻你不知道了。所以老杨，我们不如我们坐回去，就这件事情，我跟你们再好好说道说道。好。 哎，老杨，就接着刚才那个孽龙的话题啊，我觉得我必须要为他。
I feel I have to speak up for him.
虽然这是孽龙，他
It's a new boss, the gluttonous Yumgasaur Mountain King.
出不来，但是呢，他实际上是孽龙当中非常古老
的
一只。哎，那你就会问了，我们旅行者到底用什么方式来对付他们呢？那
It's a new Dendro enemy.
刚才说的有道理啊，就是他确实贪吃。
Who shoots at Oh my God! He just
的过程中可以找到
fired his bois.
比如说他喜欢吃的东西。 对吧？
我觉得鸡哥更像是在给自己辩解啊。
那一定没有这个意思，一定没有。
We saw a Pyro Tulpa boss, but that's also pretty adorable. Kind of reminds me of Fat Chocobo from Final Fantasy VII Remake. The Gold Flame Quotacor Tyrant.
之前放出的有一只会飞的大龙，这个龙呢，其实也是我们5.0版本旅行者需要面对的一个敌人。
哎，但是我怎么记得那
Cool
好像一般都是聚居的，为什么这只龙它会自己单独跑出来呢？
啊，你也看出来，它跟我们3个是不太一样的。这只巨大的家伙呢，是
Some creatures have special reasons.
这个地方我要先卖个关子，然后它不得已而为之，最后离开了自己的族群，生活在这片区域。啊，除了刚才我们介绍过的这个胖胖的孽龙和神秘的巨大飞龙呢？ 我们在纳塔的旅程中还有许多神奇的生物，比如说看上去就很容易被撞飞的鸟，看上去很憨的豚兽
，Capybaras. I love capybaras.
还有一些
gem beetles, flying squirrels.
除了刚才老杨讲到的这些奇特生物以外呢，在纳塔
I'm gonna get some use of my Aloy hunting animals and capturing them for my teapot.
高难度的夜城试炼，还有巨大的
The Night Trial and the Gargantuan Volcano.
旅行者们开放，
这个大家可以尽情期待。
大家都知道，我们在每个国家
Whenever we launch a new nation,
叫声望系统的
reputation, yep.
那这一次在5.0的版本，我们对这个声望系统做了一次全新的尝试。哦，那这一次呢，旅行者可以在各个
You can now do the obsidian totem pole in each tribe.
去接取对应部族的讨伐悬赏和务虚通告。
哎，那这听上去不还是声望系统吗？
鸡哥，你别骗我们。
对哦，好像说到这里，感觉它跟声望系统没有什么区别啊。但是呢，我还是说漏了一点。 在之前的环节当中，我有提到一个叫
concept called Tribal Chronicles.
那么在钥匙图腾柱这里，旅行者们还可以开启
Chronicles for each tribe. So each tribe you can help. Okay. And that'll help build your reputation faster.
的角色传说任务。哦，也就是说，包含上述所有的内容在内
Including all the aforementioned contents, tribe will gradually unlock 3 chapters for players to explore.
传说任务其实是换了一种新的形式出现。
NATLAN story quests are presented in a new form. So you have each tribe has their own story and multiple
篇幅
quests.
比较短的世界任务，比方说刚才介绍到的以小家伙为主角的世界任务。
好好好，那我们一口气介绍了这么多
Okay, and that's how they're doing the world
包
quests.
括我们战斗的一些 BOSS 呀，包括刚才
Some
说的
boss battles and the quests we just talked about.
旅行者们介绍一下这次5.0版本的活动。
好呀，那就由我来为大家介绍一下我们的
Some
活动
events.
吧。这次
Okay.
我们也为旅行者们准备了很多丰富
Dodoko!
比如纳塔探索的导览，还有前往
Leyline overview,
打卡的旅行回顾。完成其中一个活动呢，还能获得一个4星法器。
With a special new 4-star catalyst over there, the traces of artistry.
在纳塔也会以一个完全不同的形式呈现。
这里我要替他说一句，我们也为旅行者准备了一些特殊的游玩的短片。哦，具体有多不一样，我们一起看一下就知道了。
好，那我们就看一看。
好，这一次呢，我们纳塔呢带来了很多全新的玩法，今天也邀请了几个朋友到现场来实际体验一下。
Security guard and administrative staff from Mahoyo.
这个地方有一个武龙陵，这是疾风龙部落的。然 后我们可以魂附到这个龙灵上，就可以开始我们的挑战了。进去以后呢，开右扳机你就钻到地下了。在这个过程里面呢，我们需要借助我们这个小龙的特点啊，去尽可能多的吃到金币。
Oh, cool. So you can rapidly switch.
这就是个错误示范。这个地方呢，又要切回我们疾风龙了。
墙上这个红色的石头是。
Adds to the phlogiston to recover energy. Okay.
还行。厉害。100，也就是101杠101吧。
那。
咱们教学也就先告一段落，立刻进入比赛，怎么样？
来了，实战环节。
咱两组队，互相比一下挑战用时和挑战得分。
漏了。
我怎么感觉我上来就漏了？
感觉我们有戏了。
我上去分析，
是不是漏了一个？
那你要相信我，
你转头看看呗。
Oh my god！
你漏不了。
哎，
我怎么感觉我下面又漏了？来，准备到你了啊！来，给。
哎，怎么换来的？
哎，
打开了元素视野。
不愧是我教的呀！
哎，
咱先把它跑，哎，对，回到正轨，可以。
Cute. I got a B.
第一次嘛，还可以，最高评分应该是 B。
那必须的。耶！
压力逐渐减小。
I feel less pressuring him miss them too.
准备要接手了。交吗？
啊，怎么不换好给我？
加油！哎，高阶操作了。
S rank。
哎，不好，拿了个最低评分。
一般，也没满嘛，对不对？原神5.0版本也即将上线。
5.0 is about to be released. Alright, it's a cute little thing. So I'm very curious to learn about the other tribes. I love lore, so I'm gonna really probably enjoy diving into all this.
哇，我终于从逆夜龙的形态解脱了。那坐在我身边的呢，就是大家的老朋友，原神的国内市场负责人 Michael。
Michael。
大家好，这一次说来也巧啊。
Head of marketing in China.
撞上周年庆啊。
是哎，那说起周年庆
Speaking of the anniversary, can't forget our traditions.
那么在这次5.0版本期间呢，通过周年庆的签到活动
，the anniversary login event,
送出10枚
10 fates.
我们也会通过邮件向大家发放。
We'll also, so it's only 20 pulls. That's it.
其中还包含一个全新的
a new pet
和一个有趣的炸弹玩具小道具哦。
那接下来必须还有
啊，对，我们也会在这个版本去重置大家的首充双倍福利。
The additional top-up bonus.
福利的环节就到这里。
Good for me.
让我来介绍一下。
等，啊，福利的环节为什么就到这里了？
我们每年的福利不是还有吗？
哎，难道大伟哥没有跟你讲过吗？
啊，他跟我讲什么了？
那么，这个你见过吗？
这什么？
哈哈，
这么厚吗
？Michael， 你真不知道吗？
真不知道。
别慌，那我们就带入 Michael 的视角，我们和旅行者们一
We'll
起
share travelers' benefits and optimizations.
做出的福利以及相关优化。
Cool.
在5.0版本期间，旅行者们只要
Players who complete the Archon
炎
quest
日之厨，也就是我们5.0的主线
will receive an additional 500.
额外的500原石。
刚刚说到的是完成主线就有更多的原石吗？
没错啊。
那还有提到一点是5.0版本期间才有，那是只有5.0才有吗？
哎，那可不是了。
Not at all.
在接下来的5.0、5.1
In 5.0, 5.1, and 5.3, where the key acts of our story release, you can receive limited time events, which means more Primo Gems.
我感觉还是有一些。
Okay.
我刚才有讲到魔神任务啊，那接下来我当然要去讲一讲传说任务了。在后续的新角色，无论他们是以部族祭文还是以传说任务的形式，出现他们的故事的时候， 只要玩家在当前的版本进行了这些任务的体验，就可以获得。
If you experience quests in the corresponding version, you'll get new rewards.
包含额外的原石，以及还有对应角色突破等级2。
So if you do the character story quests in the patch that they come out, you get extra bonuses.
版本的马拉妮来举例子。首先我们会有显示身手的活动，马拉妮可以突破等级1，对不对？然后因为马拉妮有
If you do her tribal event, you get phase 2 and 3 rewards.
突破等级2和突破等级3的所有材料。
Okay.
也就是说，玩家几乎不用付出任何的额外努力，他就能直接将马拉妮快速升到60级。
那说明现在养新角色的这个培养压力就一下子下来了。
没错。
It helps new and old players overcome many obstacles. Yeah, I agree. That's very convenient.
很多原先遇到的阻碍，
但是对于新加入的这些旅行者，他们好像不能立刻赶到纳塔。对于他们有什么样的安排？
那 Michael， 你的意思是说，假如我是一个初来乍到的旅行者，
对的，
我没有办法第一时间体会到这些任务，那我就拿不到对应的原始奖励了。这一点我们当然也都考虑到了，所以在 后面呢，我们也开放
Quick start feature for the Archon
快速开启功能。在 5.0 版本更新以后，只要完成了璃月的主线模式
As long as you're done with Liwei's Archon quests that are at AR28, you can unlock NATLAN's Archon quests. Really? You could skip the story quests, so it's not just visiting the region, you can go straight to the story.
那我觉得就是现在了。
我还要给大家补充一条信息哦，就是快速开启的这个功能，在后续版本也会陆续开启。
那让我再追问一下吧。之前忙碌在外的一些旅行者，或许会返回到提瓦特大陆再看一看。那对于我们这些回归的老朋友，是不是也应该有些表示啊？
你知道在原神原先的
Stellar Reunion? Is Stellar Reunion going to get better?
叫心之归还。对。那么在 5.0 版本呢，我们对心之归还的奖励也做了一定的调整。除了原本的原始奖励以外呀，还有一些长期没有回归到提瓦特的旅行者们。 那这些旅行者呢，还会额外在心之归还活动中领取至多10枚纠缠之源
，10抽啊！
对，具体的参与规则呢，旅行者可以参考后续的官方公告和游戏内的指引
等等。那新玩家跟老朋友都照顾到了，
没错。
那像我这种一直坚守在提瓦特旅程一线的旅行者，我们也提了很多的优化意见跟想法。
Give us stuff, please.
我们的一些内容了。
那当然了。 我们一直在强调，其实原神的开发组啊，一直在持续的关注和倾听玩家的反馈。
Well, they didn't listen about better rewards for the.
就是针对玩家的反馈所做出的。在 5.0 版本更新以后呢，只要旅行者们点击背包当中对应区域特产的野外采集选项，我不知道大家有没有注意过啊，就是区域特产一直有一个只可观看不可点击的野外采集地点推荐。
没错，
对。那么现在呢，只要你点击了这个选项，它就会在大地图上自动追踪这些区域特产的采集地点了。不仅如此
Yeah.
通过这个自动追踪
Okay, that's cute, cool, but so it shows you areas where regional specialties are.
那也太舒服了吧！那怪物的掉落
Can we optimize monster drops?
做一下优化。以前 我去收集这个海乱鬼跟漂浮灵的时候，真的
Kairaki the friggin' sword handguards.
针对这样的一个反馈做了一些调整，在 5.0 版本
Again,
我们特定的一些怪物的材料掉率也会获得提升。
The drop rates for monsters, including Kairaki and specters, will be increased. That's cool.
那怎么样提升？
大家可以看到我们视频上面的一些掉落素材的对比啊，
好明显。
对
3 old handguards.
只是提升它们的掉率，可能还不能满足玩家除大地的一个需求啊。所以在 5.0 版本，我们还推出
Version 5 put out with interest another feature. World level 9.
世界等级9吗？
没错。那么大家会想啊，世界等级9会不会非常困难？但是对于这些实力强大的旅行者，他可以很轻松的挑战世界等级9的这些内容的同时呢，还会获得更丰厚的掉落奖励。我必须要强调一下，这些掉落奖励呢，也包含
including boss enemies.
等等，让我捋一捋。那就是说，刚刚
So with the increase in drop materials after the world level increases,
以及包括整体的这个怪物掉落的这个内容的增加，2个效果是可以叠加的吗？
没错，这2个效果是完美叠加的。所以 Michael 你的理解能力很强啊！
哇，真那有点不得了啊
！Michael 你已经听到这里了，难道你不觉得？
那这样吧，我还有一些痛点，就我必须要今天就。
So should I stop? No, because
我也一直觉得应该优化的。 那你们有安排吗？
那当然了。
Optimizing artifacts。
就是圣遗物啊，我觉得大家这么多年下来啊，对于原神的圣遗物主要是吐槽2个点啊，就是
Defense is a useless stat。
圣遗物转狗粮。第2个点叫一个极品圣遗物的胚子。我们先说圣遗物分解的事情啊。旅行者们在分解圣遗物之前，不是只能分解出摩拉吗？那么这一次啊，我们分解圣遗物之后，可以将它转化为圣遗物的经验素。
So now you can turn artifacts into the unctions for leveling up new artifacts. That's cool.
哎，我以前就是因为有一些生命词条跟防御词条，不知道应不应该把它拿掉，所以我一直都存着。我的背包是一直满的状态。
对，然后存着的时候呢，你又不太愿意把它直接换成摩拉。
对，万一后面有角色要用到，那对吧？我也不知道。
没错。好，那刚才 Michael 其实提了一个很重要的问题啊，就是他如果到了关键的时候，却又没有办法为后续的角色获取对应的圣遗物，就会感觉自己很矛盾。
It can feel frustrating, yeah.
除了圣遗物转化为培养材料以外呢，我们还推出了第2个很重磅的功能，叫做祝圣之霜。
祝圣之霜，这个名字听起来有点厉害。
这个名字听起来很厉害，它的功能其实更厉害。旅行者们可以通过
You can use it on artifacts with specific affixes.
圣遗物
指定词条吗？
没错，这个指定词条不仅能够指定主词条的属性种类，还可以额外指定2个副词条的属性。
副词条也能？
没错。
那我的双爆岂不是？
对，跟你想的一样。5.0 版本的诸圣之霜呢，大家可以通过萃取一定数量已经升级的圣遗物，或者说探索纳塔的大世界，或者
you can make
珍珠纪行达到指定的等级来获取。
You only get some certain amount per patch, but you can now make certain specific artifacts. That's huge.
我们也附赠了一部分诸圣之霜供大家取用。
这么年轻的邮件居然有这么好的东西在吗？
没错。
Finally has something good. Okay.
规则和消耗规则呢，后续也可以参照游戏内的相关指引。我知道之前一直也有旅行者吐槽啊，觉得我们季行奖励的很多物品我已经用不上了，包括可能我已经溢出的锻造用魔矿，包括可能我在某个国家的角色呢，他们的天赋等级已经都养满了，对，但是你还在持续给我。
You're still providing talent. No, keep the talent level up. Don't do the weapon level up anymore. We have so many of those.
奖励也会进行调整。 首先是在季行开始的时候，旅行者们就可以从这4种养成资源中任选其中3种。
You can choose what you want. Oh.
也就是说，你可以通过自己的
Good.
查漏补缺了。
That's great.
如果旅行者们解锁了珍珠纪行或者
So I don't have to have the purple crystals anymore.
之后，我们原本指定国家的角色天赋培养素材会变成
That's huge.
自由选择任意国家的角色天赋培养素材。
等等，七哥，你现在说的真的是原神吗？
包括你还记不记得，我们的旅行者为了去提升我们队伍的体力上限，他必须得把蒙德和璃月的齐天神像供奉至满级，对不对
？Oh yeah, we haven't talked about Oculus's. Per-Oculus, I guess would be called.
对啊，不然玩家直接到了纳塔，或者说体验其他的国度，他就体力值就没有办法涨了。
没错，所以既然我们做了主线快速开启，那么一定要把相关的所有的细节都优化到底。从5.0版本更新开始，旅行者们就可以通过供奉任意区域的齐天神像来增加自己的体力值上限了。
So now Per-Oculus, Dendroculus, Hydroculus, all of those you can. Okay.
类似像枫丹陆景神这样的纳塔独有的供奉系统，也将会提供更多的原始奖励。我帮大家算了一下啊，上述这些原始奖励加起来的总和有超过10枚纠缠之源的价值哦，
居然又多了10抽。
没错，
哇，我感觉
So all the rewards
有点动力要
give more in NATLAN, give more stuff.
结束了吧？
你希不希望？你希不希望这个福利结束？
你这个眼神有点不对，你意思是还有吗？
你看我手卡已经用完了呀。
是啊。
那当然是，
你还给我留了，
我还留有后手，
给我留了后手。
Michael， 你要知道啊，或者我们的旅行者大家要知道，一般
Our travelers should know that the climax of a show is usually saved for later.
所以到迄今为止，我都还没有收到重量级的信息。
Okay, good.
大伟哥来之前完全没有跟我说过有这些东西啊。
那么这次我也不做顺序安排，由 Michael 自己去抽一张。
那我先抽这个吧，
先抽这个对不对？你确定？
确定。
OK， 好。
Earlier, one of our friends mentioned hoping that he could transfer players' bad luck to the 50-50 to himself. Oh, please tell me you're improving some of the systems. Might alleviate this traveler's burden slightly.
你想不想替各位旅行者先体验一下？那我就替各位旅行者先验货了啊！好，那么麻烦我们的工作人员。好，谢谢。谢谢。好 ，Michael 试试看。哎，这个特效怎么跟之前
？Ooh, yeah, what was that?
不会是我欧皇附体了吧？这其实是我们在
A new event mechanic.
活动起源当中新加入的一个事件，叫做捕获明光
，Capturing Radiance。
我给你们解释一下，也就是当玩家啊
，When 50-50 players mention, there's a chance to encounter the Capturing Radiance event.
当这次事件出现的时候呢，抽取的结果必定为当期的 UP 5星角色。但是我比较好奇啊，这个事件会挤占以前的
previous guarantees.
哎，知道你就会这么问，我相信旅行者们也非常。
I'm really. How does this work?
捕获明光，它关键在它只是单纯提高了小。
Capturing Radiance only increases the chance of pulling a promotional character when it's 50-50. It won't affect other probabilities.
简单理解为我们抽中当期 UP 的概率提高了，就这么简单。这个消息还是蛮爆炸的。
So they've improved your luck in 50-50s? That's kind of big, yeah. I need more information on that.
Michael， 你觉得这个消息都不算爆炸性消息是吗？我觉得已经挺爆炸了。啊，不过呀，既然你都这么问了，我只能说，确实它是这3个消息中最不爆炸的一个。
It's one of the least of the 3.
神柱复兴祈愿。好，我点。
The new weapon invocation.
不对吧？这个定轨的数字好像有。
Oh God, yes！
哪个数字有问题啊？这怎么变成了1呀？你并没有看错，从 5.0 版本更新开始，我们的神柱复兴起源，也就是武器池，它的定轨上限会
maximum fate point reduced. Thank God. The weapon banners sucked.
我觉得事情不会那么简单，你们肯定会从别的地方把它抠回来的。啊，你看 Michael 的这个质问就非常的。 让我非常的有既视感啊
Kind of makes me a fool for ever pulling on the epitomized path before this.
武器的起源定轨，我们真的只是把它从2下调到了1，仅此而已。我们没有变动其他所有的原有的规则。我还有最后一条更劲爆的消息，还要跟 Michael 和各位旅行。这个，你别吓我，我刚刚开玩笑的，我只是。
So better luck on 50-50s.
我可没有在开玩笑。
Way better weapon banners.
确实是真诚的，想给大家再送上一次非常劲爆的福利。难道说？没错。那么在今天呢，我在
The final benefit.
我们这一次5.0前瞻节目的最后一条福利投放的消息，也就是从今年开始。
From this year onward, during every Genshin Anniversary Award, with any 5-star character from Wanderlust for free. So you can get any standard banner at every... That's cool. A free selectable 5-star character every year.
你确定吗？你在这里说了之后不能反悔啊！很多人看到我们直播，我说的很清楚，是从今年开始，每年原神的周年。
During every anniversary, you can choose a 5-star.
而且我们的这个常驻池是一直加新角色的。哎，没错。 我们随着我们版本的推进啊，其实
As our previous versions
加入到奔行事件起源当中，也就是说每年的这个福利也会随着版本的推进，它的选项会逐渐丰富起来。怎么样？你觉得这个福利？我说实话，我鸡皮疙瘩都起来了。我今天这个我真的有点懵啊，就是。 哇，我没想到
I can get my C4 Chi-Chi, or I can probably do Jean or Diluc, honestly.
我有点这些消息都反过来。对，我确实有点没缓过来。
I do like Tighnari though. I've really grown to like Tighnari, so maybe I can do Tighnari again.
说几句，我们虽然是原神这个游戏的，
Even though we're developers, we're also players
原
ourselves.
神的玩家，这一点一直从1.0开始。 我都在不断的跟大家传达这样一个信息。那么，玩家提出的一切的问题
，As players, we empathize with all the issues players raise.
因为原神
接下
The
来
road ahead for Genshin is long and
会很长
arduous.
但是我希望它
I
能
hope
够
it can
一直延
continue.
伸下去。我们能够一直走下去，也离不开大家一直以来
We
的
couldn't
持续
go
关
on
注
without everyone's
支持
continued attention and
那么
support.
接下来就到了 Michael 的回合了。
虽然我觉得我们所准备的内容不如刚刚的惊喜，但是我们准备的周年庆相关内容呢，比往年还是只多不少。我们想带给大家的其实很简单，旅行者们能够收获一些简单的快乐，我们就非常满足了。
我们平时也非常重视每位旅行者的声音。我觉得项目组的大家其实都是
I believe the team genuinely acknowledges. I like the team, but again, I don't think the rewards are enough. I think the upgrades that they did at the end are enough, but the anniversary rewards themselves, no.
内容本身，这才是我们一直能够走下去的立身之本。那如果说我们做的内容没有让玩家、没有让旅行者感受到乐趣，那一定是我们哪里出现了问题。
I get that. That's very good.
非常乐意去收集大家的看法，进行调整。
这个突然之间感慨起来了呢。
那么
I don't think they want a repeat of last year when they lost like 1 million people. Ooh, a little animated cutscene. Kinich. Oh, this art style. Kachina. Cool. Chubby boss. Blaze to NATLAN. Alright, I'm guessing that's it. Oh wait, no, one more. Forgot. Oh, there we go. That's a really cute image. With all of our Archons. 8T 4T GD LR A 5E5. That's such a cute picture of the Archons and the sweets on top of a cake. Oh, and there's 4 candles because it's the 4th anniversary. Again, no, that's a really cute picture. In previous versions, we released the new mode, Imaginarium Theater, yep.
我们非常关注玩家对这些内容的建议，并且有很多玩家的建议其实给了我们迭代的灵感。所以我们从 4.8 开始就一直在
starting in 4.8, we've been optimizing it.
接下来即将更新的 5.0 版本当中呢
A new update immediately. Redesign the boons.
当中的奇妙
Cool.
事件。那在新的版本当中呢，这些事件将根据当期的3元素所对应的反应体系进行有效、清晰的策略引导。简单来讲，就是你拿到这个 注意的时候就已经知道它应该给什么样的队伍使用了。
老实说，之前这些
To be honest,
我都看得不是很明白。
没错没错，这也是很真实的一个玩家反应。是的。那这些注意事件呢，也将提供非常强大的
the buff events are powerful elemental reaction mechanics designed to fit in with the existing reaction
即使玩
system.
家对自己手头能够出战的角色机制不够了解，他也能够简单的通过元素搭配来展开有效的进攻策略。 这本来也是我们去设置每一期元素
Our goal has been each element's elemental theme.
会问啊，那如果你们设置了这么强大的
OK
综艺之后，会不会导致这些玩法越发的没有挑战性？所以在 5.0 版本呢，我们对于追求更高难度的挑战者，也会开启新的卓越模式。
Visionary
卓越
mode.
模式当中所对应的奖励
Increased rewards.
所以也希望玩家能够持续的对我们后续推出的玩法 不断的提出建议，我们会及时的收集，并设法
Cool.
不断的完善这些游戏的体验。
I've yet to make it past 6, so probably I'm doing that. Genshin Invocation TCG.
召唤卡牌当中，新的角色卡、新的怪物卡以及行动牌。
New character, monster, and actions. New NATLAN back card backs. Collaboration event. Logitech.
即将到来哦。逻辑吗？没错，定制款逻辑产品将在9月的逻辑 Play 发布会上与大家正式见面。逻辑的社媒平台啊，也即将公布。
I like how Ayaka has a Toma and a Sayu little cutout.
喜欢的话，千万不要错过。
哇，逻辑的定制款，哎，你要知道，我从小到大用的都是逻辑的外设，啊，这可太酷了。Michael， 听说你今天应该还给大家带来了一些音乐
music。
是的，辣塔音乐也必须在这个环节给大家分享。据我所知啊，辣塔的音乐风格跟枫丹相比起来是要特殊的。
Music style is quite different from that of Fontaine.
旅行者们拿起手边的花生。
Grab your peanuts, sunflower seeds, drinks, and water.
纳塔交响音乐会
The NATLAN Symphony performance is about to begin. NATLAN Live Symphony performance. Ooh. I'm loving this. Okay, so that's Swahili. The panpipes. I like how last time it was in a giant concert hall opera house, and it felt that way. It felt very judgy. This is a pit, a circle surrounded by fire. It feels so much more personal, but more like ancient too. It's and we don't often get actual vocals unless it's a special event. Right? I'm thinking like we get like choral wahs. But like last time we got lyrics were Farina's story quest. Yunjin. God, it's just another song getting added to my Genshin music playlist. Again, themes of death, rebirth. They usually do 2 tracks, so what else are we gonna... Anthem of the Savannah. Now this is some exploration. Yeah, this is gonna be fun exploring theme. Just vibe out, guys, just vibe out. Oh yeah. And I like how you can hear the fundamental building blocks of Genshin's music, the ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum, that we've been hearing since Leeway. The same, and Mondstadt, even parts of it, I can hear bits of Mondstadt. But the overall sound changes. I really appreciate that. It's really... Bum 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 bum. You see?
今天大家表现都很好嘛，看到我这个老演员是不是可以退休了？
表现是我自我还是 不是那么满意啊，而且压力也是相当的大。
Is that why done doing them?
旅行者们能喜欢我们这次纳塔的内容的话，我觉得效果就已经到位了。
那今天介绍完这个今天的内容啊，我这里还有最后一个问题啊，
I have
也是
one
之
last
前问卷
question.
中有玩家提到的，就是项目组啊内部
What are the team's plans for Genshin Impact's
有
future?
没有什么可以提前透露的一些有趣内容啊？
我先说规划的问题吧。在此之前，我想提个题外话。
Back when Inazuma launched, I remember that a journalist friend from the forum press asked me a question. The year's development in one word, what would be most fitting?
那当时我其实用了一个词叫进化。这个词不光是指我们整个团队
It not only reflects our team's individual effort
体验过的内容所做出的个人努力
to create content, but our evolution as a
另一方
team.
面其实也是直到今天大家看到的像纳塔这样的内容，也是我们这个进化之路上的其中一小步。那每年我们都会努力
Every year we strive to present fresh
有新概念的内容
and exciting concepts.
那刚才大家有问，在故事上我们有没有什么
There are questions about our long-term story plans. We will encounter more allies and enemies in our future travels, some of whom may keep appearing in rumors and
还有
tales.
一些呢，可能迄今为止和玩家只有一面之缘，玩家和他们也不甚了解。那还有一些呢，可能他们对旅行者是陌生的，对于提瓦特的众人也是陌生的。但是这些人和世界的命运之间也是息息相关的。那旅行者寻找自己血亲的这个旅途，实际上也会和这个世界之间的联系
Will make their connection to this world even tighter for the reasons mentioned.
那么鸡哥也给我们介绍了很多原神未来的规划，那么也是让我们对未来啊充满着期待。我们今天的那个前瞻特别节目啊，到这里呢也就接近尾声了。那原神到现在啊都已经4年了，我也有
4 years, that's wild. I remember when it started.
我们一起从2020年的那个
The autumn of 2020.
已经是相伴的走过了4个年头。
We had an outbreak of that particular thing around that time, and I remember being home and playing Genshin while I was supposed to be working. I was working at the same time. I'm not gonna. But like whenever I was on break, we had like breaks between our sessions.
最美好的这个回忆啊。那过去的这一年
In the past year,
原神项目组和我啊都是曾经经历了
anxiety and confusion. Yeah, there's been some goings on.
声音啊，有的把原神吹上天，有的把原神啊贬得一无是处啊。这样的声音多了啊，难免让项目组和我都有点不知所措。我自己回想起原神这一路走来啊，其实是旅行者的热情、期望与反馈啊，让我们有了不断前行的这个动力啊，也是原神啊能够不断进步的这个源泉。于是啊，今年上半年啊。
In the first half of this year, Genshin Impact Team and I decided to meet travelers face to face around the world.
我们去了很多我们从来没有去过的
Visited many cities we'd never been to.
比如
Hubei, Sao Paulo, and Brazil.
旅行者面对面的时候啊，每一位旅行者都非常激动地跟我们分享他们的提瓦特旅程啊。他们有的还在每天体验原神，有的呢只是新版本更新上来体验一下，有的呢已经很久没有来过提瓦特。跟他们聊完呢，制作组和我重新理解了旅行的意义啊。我们的脑子里啊想起了那句啊，我们终将重逢啊。我们意识到啊，
We realized that only constantly in Genshin is our companionship with travelers.
其他一切皆可改变啊。也正是因为有了各位旅行者啊，我们才有机会在未来带来更多精彩。
Yeah, it's been a rough year for MoYo, but it's been a great year. They've also been doing really well financially. August 28th.
5.0 版本火之国纳塔。那这片炙热而神秘的土地啊，也是等待着每一位勇敢的旅行者前去探索。感谢大家一直以来的支持与陪伴。
Thank you all for your continued support.
充满惊喜与期待，旅行者们，我们纳塔见。
I don't know what that means, but it's pretty.
我感觉他们很放松，比我们之前这个，我在场的时候要轻松很多。
鸡哥怎么回事？都不提前跟我商量一下，还有不是跟我说是综艺效果吗？怎么整的是我啊？
我不知道，龙龙不知道，我只是一条孽龙，你不要来找我，是大尾龙要我干的，要找大尾龙去啊！
我不在的时候，他们谈笑风生。
哟，
好玩吗？
好玩，咋了？
像不像 bug 单？
像你的 bug 单，拿着吧你。
我就看你还修不修你 bug。
说完啊。
走走走，赶紧回去修 bug 去。
看你修 bug。
Cute. Tavat Talks.
Hello, travelers.
Hey,
and welcome
Zach.
to Tavat Talks. I'm Zach Aguilar,
Hey,
voice
Koi.
of Ether, co-hosting with my friend and voice
All right.
of Albedo, Koi Dao.
Huh? Friend, huh?
The best friends.
Like that one time you played Wind Trace without me? Hey, everyone!
Genshin Impact invited us to be part of the 4th anniversary celebration this year. 4 years. That's crazy. I can't believe it's been so long. These past 4 years, I've had the pleasure of delivering some epic grunt sounds as Ether, voicing emotional dialogue
This
in
is
the
cute.
Archon quests, and working on the special programs. So many great memories have been made, not only working on the game, but also playing it. What do you think, Koi?
Oh my gosh, 4 years. Wow. You know, I turned 4 years old once. It was awesome.
All right.
Back then, I never thought I'd get to voice such a cool and intelligent character in an exciting game like Genshin Impact. We know that many of our fellow castmates have had some fun, sometimes truly unbelievable experiences over the past 4 years. So let's bring in a few special guests to, as Albedo might say, turn the unknown into the known.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Is this just like a hey, everyone's here to say yay? This is cool.
Happy 4-year anniversary,
Nahida!
everyone! I'm Kimberly Ann Campbell, the voice of Nahida. And I know what you're thinking. A lot of people are like, wow, you sound so different from Nahida. One time during a rare live stream for me, someone in the chat told me to prove that I was actually the voice of Nahida. So, both online and in person at conventions, I get a handful of people who seem to be very surprised that that voice comes out of my body. What can I say? It's just what I sound like. I usually whip out a "everyone hold hands" to prove I'm not lying.
Everyone hold hands.
Yeah, that's super relatable. Like, I usually just scream Windblade at people to prove that it's me. Or make a...
Again, this traveler's even the Hydro
Or
Traveler.
even just in your private moments.
Yeah.
I've heard you scream it.
Exactly. I turn to my right side and I scream, Windblade! It helps scare away the demons.
That's weird. You're a weird guy.
Anyways, here's more guests.
I'm so lucky that I get to see a lot
I
of
got to
Genshin
meet
Impact
Ann
fans and
Yatko.
cosplayers,
Very nice.
especially
Really cool. She signed a
conventions
thing for me.
all over the world. And it's so cute when
She's
fans
really
come
great.
up to my table and realize that I don't usually sound like her.
Yeah,
So
she really
someone will
doesn't.
come up and
Great
say,
voice actress.
"Oh, are you the voice of Raiden Shogun?" Oh yeah, that's me. Can you do a line? And I'll be like, "Inazuma shines eternal." And watching their eyes light up always makes me smile. Genshin Impact fans are so passionate, and I love you guys.
I had a poster for her, but I don't remember where it is.
I personally
Hey, Keith
have
Silverstein.
a lot to celebrate. When Genshin Impact dropped, almost immediately my life began to change in a measurable way.
He's been in a
I began
lot
to
of
meet
stuff
more and more
fairly
people,
recently.
online, conventions, and honestly, in my daily life, who are so passionate about this game. And I've learned that I love to sneak up on Genshin Impact cosplayers, and then when I'm right behind them, say something like, "This is an age of gods and monsters. I wish not for dominion, yet I cannot watch the common folk suffer." I mean, the reactions are genuinely priceless. And I frequently hear from people online that that was one of the highlights of their con. I meet people that are so excited about this game that they literally tear up. I mean, honestly, how lucky am I to be a part of something like that?
Aw, that's so sweet. And that is such a funny thing to do at conventions. Can you imagine sneaking up on people and suddenly speaking in voice? Except I just get really shy.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
Okay, first off, I want to give a big thank you to the team at Genshin Impact for letting me play the most beautiful man I have.
Yeah, I have a box of art. It's in there somewhere.
He's a prized character of mine.
I'll find it. You know what? I'll find it and put it up for when it's time to do pulls for
It does have a range of
Raiden
subtle
Shogun's
emotional
weapon.
beats and some true cathartic twists. Nothing about him can possibly compare to the elephant seal in the room. The month of Oratrice
Megalisteris Cardinal.
changed my life forever.
Ha!
Oratrice Megalisteris Cardinal. So polite whenever I meet them. They never ask me to say it, but of course I always do. And their gratitude about "he said the thing" is always a palpable delight. All right, let's do it. Oratrice Megalisteris Cardinal. Thank you.
He said the thing.
He said the thing.
He did say the thing. You say the thing.
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Yippee! Yippee! So who's the most beautiful man you've ever seen, Zach? There's a correct answer.
When I looked into your eyes, Koi.
This is weird.
Go on.
I love it.
That the most beautiful man I ever saw was the reflection in your eyes, me!
I knew it. I knew it. I knew that's where it was going.
Hair flip.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, everybody. And
That was sweet.
What an awesome 4 years of Genshin Impact.
So much happened.
Yeah.
We've got some surprises in store, so stay tuned for other Teyvat Talks.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. All right?
Oh, we're getting more?
Welcome to Teyvat Talks. I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, the English voice of Lumine, and joining me are my lovely co-hosts, Crystal and Jenny.
Yay! Hi everybody, Crystal Lee here. I voice Clarande, the legendary champion duelist herself. Pew pew pew.
Hello, it is me. I have returned. It is Jenny Yokobori. I am the voice of Yoimiya. And I hope this anniversary sparks joy with all of you out there.
Cute.
I see what you did there.
Speaking of the anniversary, how are you two celebrating this amazing milestone?
Oh, one heck of a milestone. 4 years? That's like enough to get a bachelor's degree. I mean, I'm gonna celebrate my graduation from Genshin Impact University. That's what I'm doing. I don't know about you guys. What about you, Sarah?
That's amazing. I haven't planned anything specific yet, but I'm sure I'll play more Genshin Impact as usual.
Come on, you've been in this game since the beginning. You should see your twin, Sarah. Nothing?
No, listen. I've been looking for him for 4 long years. Okay?
Yep.
So, I mean, listen. So, Crystal, you mentioned that you're going to graduate. I think I'm gonna enroll in grad school so I can stay here for as long as I can.
Yes,
I'm enjoying my time.
Because that's the best move. Get that PhD.
Yeah.
Get that postdoc.
I am very much a person that is motivated by sweet little treat culture, and so I just want to know when my next sweet little treat's gonna be. And I think I want to indulge in a cake. I want to get one of the like Genshin Impact birthday cakes that they send you on your birthday. It's 4 years of looking at them, and I want one.
Yeah. Oh my God, about time.
Anyway, let's go ahead and turn to our guests and see what they have to say about this momentous occasion.
Yay!
Sweet.
Happy anniversary!
Hey, Jory!
I'm so humbled to be part of such a fast world and talented cast. When I auditioned for Chiori, I felt such a connection to her inner strength as a fellow AFAB business owner who is often told they are intimidating, who was discouraged at the beginning of their career, and who has big aspirations. Throughout the recording, Chiori has continued to inspire me through her bold and individualistic style, and I hope to have brought a bit of me to you all through her.
Oh, that is so sweet.
I do like Chiori. She's not my favorite character in the most recent thing, but I like her as a character overall.
That's an amazing answer. I really love how Genshin Impact shows a lot of really strong women. You know, like a business owner as being one of such example. That's amazing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And I feel like a lot of us do feel such connections to our characters, and that's partially what I think, helps us
really connect,
bring them to life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a lot like Lumine because I also have a twin brother in real life.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's one of
And
the
you just
reasons
can't
that
find him
recording for the
anywhere.
We Are Reunited quest is so special and emotional for me. Honestly, I've gotten teary-eyed basically every single time we've recorded Ether and Lumine getting to be together again because I really cannot imagine how horrible it would be to be separated from my twin brother. It just makes me so emotional.
Oh, no.
So it's one of the reasons that
How long does it take to get the Genshin Stellar reunion?
for the opening cutscene where they get separated, it actually made me cry. Oh, the end.
Must have been 14 days.
I love to laugh, if you could tell. And I love
Amberly Connors, got to meet her. She's
especially.
awesome.
Some of my favorite booth moments involve doing her variety of laughs. I also kept cracking up later on when she's directing and shouts, "Action!" I had so much fun doing those in a variety of ways, and I'm so happy the team liked the variety and even some of the sillier ones. You know the ones. On the other side of the spectrum, one of my favorite scenes I got to do was when Farina was on stage, reliving all those different moments from her.
That was a phenomenal. That was act.
I'm not joking when I say
That was
I
a
couldn't stop
4.2. Yeah, that was amazing.
Legit. Tears for days.
Oh. That's a lot of tears today. That's a lot of...
Oh my gosh. I know. I guess everyone's talking about things that made them emotional.
Right. Gosh.
I'm just like, I'm gonna keep saying this because I love so much of our cast, but I'm like, I love Amber, and
she's
also, like,
amazing.
It's very true. Like, she does love to laugh. She's a close friend of mine, and I can confirm that. So I feel like Farina was just made for her.
Right, and it's like the way that a lot of people match up with their characters and relate so well, it's one of the most incredible things. And like, seriously, Farina has some of the cutest laughs ever.
That's true. I really do like.
Yeah.
Farina has grown on me so much. I love
Well,
Farina.
okay. I mean, back to the question though. What about you, Jenny?
Okay, so, I mean, my first job when I moved out to LA was actually being a pyrotechnician.
Wait, no way. Are you serious?
That's amazing.
What?
I had such a blast, pun fully intended, by the way, at that job, and it really helped shape who I am. And I honestly feel like Yoimi and I were kind of meant for each other. It definitely feels like fate. Our similarities even like go beyond working with fireworks too. Yoimi and I are extremely bubbly and very talkative, as you guys probably picked up on by now.
Cute.
However,
and we love you both for it.
Thank you. However, I think the most meaningful similarity is the love we both feel for our disabled fathers. My father has since passed, but I grew up as the primary caretaker for my father who had Alzheimer's. So seeing Yoimi interact and help her father really struck a chord with me. Yeah. I'm getting a little bit choked up. I love her so much. Yoimi honestly means more to me than I can ever properly articulate. I've met so many friends, like present company included, because of this opportunity that I've gotten to voice her, including her Japanese voice actor, who I got to meet last year, and she was so lovely.
Oh, amazing! Oh my gosh!
And I've also just seen so much of the world through conventions.
Yeah,
it's such an
they get to.
unbelievable honor
They're
to have my
really
voice
cool.
to Yoimi.
I also met, so of the Genshin cast, I've met Amberly Connors. I've met Anne, I forget her last name, the voice of Raiden Shogun, and Zach Aguilar.
When I was cast as Venti, I was like, yay! I'm so excited to be a bard because I love singing. Yay! So for the Vine Laser Fest, Venti keeps talking about how he's rehearsing this big song and that he's going to perform it at the end of the event, and he keeps saying the word song. So when we got to that final performance, I was like, hey, just for funsies, since we're running ahead of schedule, can I do a version where I sing at the end just for fun? And the team was like, sure, if you can come up with a tune really quick, we can do it just for fun. So I went on break for like 5 minutes and came back with a little tune for the lyrics, and then recorded it in one take. It was super fun, but I didn't expect them to actually use it in the game, because like I've said 5,000 times, it was just for fun. And so when the event came out and people started excitingly tagging me in posts about Venti singing, I was so shocked and so excited. Oh my gosh.
I do listen to one song, it's on one of my playlists.
Singing meant to the fans.
Of Erica singing.
I was so happy. I'd love to sing in the game for another event sometime, you know, but I'm also happy to go back to pretty poetry too. I'm just really happy that I got to sing at least once in the game.
Soldier Poet King.
Oh.
So she did a cover of Soldier Poet King that's very pretty.
Like, yes, spontaneously just there.
Right on the spot. I love it.
It's an Erica for you. I mean,
I
like,
know,
listen.
I know.
Girl,
And like, I don't know
the charts.
if y'all have heard the Venti song from that event, but it is so good. Erica did such an amazing job.
That's incredible. One take,
She's so
5 minutes.
stinking talented. She really is.
She's so talented.
That's crazy.
I know.
Oh my
Well, okay, so
gosh.
we've been hearing about how all these people feel like a connection to their character, and I was wondering, Crystal, if you have an answer to that.
Oh my gosh!
Ooh, juicy.
I mean, yeah, no, I think one of the
She's
things
killed
that
13
really
men in
brought me
duels.
so close to Cloran was when I found out she was a secret nerd. Like the second I found out she plays tabletop and like plays tabletop with her friends like Navia, and I was like, that's crazy, because I walked in and everyone on the call was like, hey, so I don't know if you know about tabletop or like you know, certain games involving tabletop, and I was like, are you kidding me? I live for that stuff. I love it so much, and so to be able to bring that side to her was just so incredibly fun, and I loved connecting with how much she like, she's secretly super friendly. Like, you don't expect it when you meet her. She's like super stoic and like down to business, but secretly she's just out here loving her friends and like supporting people. And yeah, I don't know, I loved that aspect of her. She really came alive when I found that much more about her personal life beyond her role in the court. It was so much fun, and
that's so cute. I love
her
that
so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Well, it's been so great to hear from all these different actors. I've loved this. This is great.
This is
so
really
much
fun. I know. I love hearing about how everyone connected, like personally.
Yeah, this is
It's
really
that
cool.
little backstage
All right.
things that you don't usually get.
Like, this is cute, but it's almost 2 a.m., so I'm starting to get a little bit.
4 years. It feels like no time at all has passed somehow. Like, and also all the time has passed. Like,
It's so surreal. It really
is. Who knows?
Well,
oh my
hey,
gosh.
I mean,
well, this has been great. I've had so much fun with y'all today.
Same. And I can't wait for the next. So, I mean, hey, everyone, stay tuned for more. And happy anniversary, travelers.
Yes,
stay
happy
tuned.
anniversary.
Woo!
Hello, everybody.
more.
This is Alejandro Saab, voice of Sino, and thanks for tuning in to Tibet Talks.
Hey everyone, Joe Zija, voice of Risley here, wishing everybody a
We got a lot of really cool stuff. You know what I want to check out, actually?
Yeah, same. Dude, I can't believe it's been...
I want to check out the stuff from the characters that we saw, because I kind of flew through it. So the Archon quests. Act 1, Flowers Resplendent on the Sun-Scorched Sojourn. And Blackstone under a White Stone. Okay, Kachina. Gemstone wrought of tears and metal. A molten gold yet unsmelted. A young warrior of the Nanatskian, given the ancient name of Uthabiti, which we know means resilience. Kind-hearted and insatiably persistent, she grows stronger and more capable with each setback she faces. Okay, here. When Kachina uses her skill, she will summon Turbo Twirly to fight alongside her. It will unleash ground slam attacks at the enemies if in hold mode is used. Again, she will ride and gain the ability to move and climb quickly. Alright. She looks fun. And then her burst, right? Oh, they didn't really cover her burst. Yeah, just she's going to be an invite, so that's cool. So she's just a guaranteed character we get. A well-known guide who owns a water sports shop and an expert at all forms of wave chasing. The swell rider of perennial springs. I also really like her design. She's getting her story quest. Okay, when she uses her skill, she mounts her Sharky surfboard to join the battle, and uses it to bite enemies by coming into contact. It can mark them and grant her a special effect. When Sharky's bite hits marked enemies, it deals more damage and fires shark missiles. In addition, allows Melania to move on water and liquid phlogiston, lava, and increase her movement speed. And interruption resistance. That's cool. her combat style, where she's throwing things, kind of looks like Klee. But she also just seems faster, and she has this movement on this surfboard that looks awesome. Alright, and last was Kinich. When he uses his skill, he fires a grappling hook that can attach to enemies or objects. Can also swing in midair to move rapidly. He can expend phlogiston in midair for an extra swing, and use the grappling hook to hook onto an opponent. He can perform a variable attack and fire loop shots to accumulate Night Soul points. When he enters a blind spot within the range, he will gain more Night Soul points. When Night Soul points are at max, he can use the Scale Spiker Cannon to deal greater damage. Yeah, I'm seeing... That's the cannon. So when he locks on, there's... Yeah, okay, so he stops wherever there's that triangle. I'm guessing that's the blind spot. Alright, it's going to be an interesting play style. Those are very pretty. I do like them. So I'm guessing we're going to be getting Ian-san and Chazka in 5.1. Or no, they might be later because they're introduced now. So they're probably going to bring in the new characters that they introduced. Maybe like Zalonin or one of the others. Yeah, this is really cool. We got Navia, we got Amber, we got Arlecchino. Alright, you know, I think the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this trailer one more time. I think that's where I'm going to call it for the night.
We'll take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist. Long-time contender and first.
So this is the arena.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here. There's something in the depths of this place that
cool.
feels familiar, yet also foreign.
That's a rip, so we know the Abyss have been challenging NATLAN for a while. The pilgrimage is not a trial to determine the strongest, but also a stage.
Merely a trial to determine the strongest among us, but also a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth.
The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire.
So the contending fire keeps the sacred fire going, and that keeps the abyss out.
Only safe from the invasion of the abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
So the spirit of competition.
The invasion of the abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
That's a new enemy, a new ruined enemy. I keep seeing all the tribe members that we're going to be fighting. Are we going to be fighting like Saurians?
Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
These are the blue fruits that the Yumkasaurus eat. Cool stuff up here. This thing is friggin' wild. We have just apatosaurs walking around.
I'm still not sure why our Wyab chose me.
The Wyab are the guardians. Capybaras and flying squirrels. That boss.
Heroes from every tribe to finally repel the abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little.
So I'm guessing that this right here is the stage, is the... We also didn't see these deer enemies anywhere before. They're new. And that's the volcano in the background.
Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming...
So this is probably the Geo Realm, the Children of Echoes. It's like a giant drill is bursting through the wall. That's really cool. This is the breakdancing stage we saw.
Victory! The result was obvious from the beginning. I really want to win this time and become...
That's the water village. Llamas.
But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple.
Cool. High up on a cliffside village.
The Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom.
That's what I'm really curious about. What is the Night Kingdom? And has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
It has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
I'm guessing, are these the chairs for the chiefs of the tribe, or the champion warriors of each tribe meeting with her?
Going there. The Night Kingdom? Only those who triumph over the Abyss.
Could those be like abyss mages sitting here in this? Is this the Night Kingdom? Is it an abyssal region? Only those who triumph earn the right to be revived.
Earn the right to be revived. Defeat not only means death, but also the destruction
Specters.
of the name, preventing it from ever being inherited.
These are the totems that we see, right? These obelisks.
Again.
You heard something from here, didn't you?
Kinich, what is the meaning of this? Only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices
Boss.
must be made.
You'll die if you try to make your way forward. Why don't you just give up?
We didn't see anything about this mentioned. It's clearly like the Hydrotulpa, but Pyro.
Give up. I should have died 5 years ago. Take me as your
That's the way up.
next sacrifice.
NATLAN is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back.
So is this the Night Kingdom? Because it's kind of giving Engenomiya. So it's Yansan, Kachina, Chaska, Milani, and us.
Why can't I find him? Why?
This person... This is giving Kenich's story quest. This is not giving... Every display of power comes at a price. Like, what is this thing? And why is it making a Dark Swordian?
Every great display of power comes at a price. We'll never make it!
That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all encompassing.
That's an Abyss Mage, or an Abyss Lector.
And save NATLAN from its impending doom.
What use is the Gnosis in your hands?
This. I'm about this.
But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
Is this her weapon, or is this the weapon that we saw that was forged?
Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for NATLAN.
I am all about the captain. Look at that.
People like us. Let our blade do the talking!
And she goes friggin' Super Saiyan. Yeah, guys, I'm set. This is awesome. Oh, man. I love it. I'm very excited. 2 weeks.
Art. Yeah. You and everybody. Thanks for tuning. Venture.
I think that's yep, that's it. Okay. All right, guys. So that's it. We got a lot done. We talked about a lot. Make sure you guys get those codes. We got a lot of information. We got a lot of stuff coming out over the next few weeks, next few months. So this comes out 19 days before the next game I have to play. The Plucky Squire. And then a week after that is the new Legend of Zelda. Then 2 weeks after that is Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. Then 2.5 weeks after that is Dragon Age. But hey, we got a new region. We got new exploration, new characters, new anniversary rewards. There was a couple really good announcements there that I am excited for. And I'll be looking more into this stuff, all these updates. But for now, that's all for this thing that I'm doing. So guys, if you're interested in following more of my Genshin journey and playing along for yourselves and telling me how you're enjoying it, make sure you're following me here at Twitch or over on my YouTube where all videos are posted the next day. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are the best. Until next time, stay awesome. Peace.